Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pittsville High School for volleyball conference action tonight. It is the visiting the visiting Pacelli Cardinals and the home Pittsville Panthers. Conference action here tonight as we start things. Remind you that today's pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. A tale of two starts so far for both of these teams. Pittsville needing to replace a lot, and I mean a lot, of what they lost last year with that senior class. And Coach Weissman has said that the young girls for Pittsville are bringing the energy that she wants. Is looking to string together some wins. On the other side of things, Pacelli, upperclassmen heavy as they look to make a run here in conference play as we start in Central Wisconsin play here tonight. Mackenzie Gale, the head coach for the Pacelli Cardinals, and of course Becky Weissman for the Pittsville Panthers. No love lost between these two schools, no doubt about it, but going to be a fun one here tonight as we bring you conference volleyball on Zaleski Sports. A lot of other games going on tonight as well. You can check those out at ZaleskiSports.com. We've got Wapaka hosting Marinette in soccer, Marshfield hosting Wisconsin Rapids in soccer, Assumption is hosting Newman Catholic in volleyball, Stratford is at Marathon, Eau Claire Regis is at Eau Claire Memorial, Manawa is in Amherst, and Marshfield is in Mosinee. We'll have our public address announcements here from our PA tonight in Athletic Director Mark Deniston. Have those all for you here in just a moment as we are ready to go in Pittsville. Remind you that today's pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with location on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, as well as Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. It'll be national anthem time, so we'll turn over to Mark Deniston.
To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. Veterans may salute the flag. Pittsville High School, Pacelli High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Here's the starting.
All right, we'll have our starting lineups here in just a moment. All Brought to you by Auto Select, or excuse me, not Auto Select, Associated Bank. Starting lineups brought to you by Associated Bank. We're in every market they serve. Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Starting lineup for Mackenzie Gale and the Pacelli Cardinals: Ella Van Order, Courtney Carpenter, Caden Nelson, Leah Fensky, Sammy Sankey, Jaden Zroik,
Number 14, Jaden.
and that's the 6. So Van Order, Carpenter, Nelson, Fensky, Sankey, and Zroik. And the libero is number 2, Annie Vaughn.
Angela Piscato, Carrie Hobb.
And the
Out for the second lineup for York.
starting lineup for the Pittsville Panthers. The junior, number 1, is Addie Elsasser.
Elsasser.
The freshman, number 2, is Harper Abel.
Number 2, Harper Abel.
The junior, number 8, is Hallie Friday.
Number 8, Hallie Friday.
Number 11 is Jasmine Andrus, the junior. Number 13 is Lana Vollert, the senior. And the libero is Bryn Grimm for the, and Kendall Knott. Forgot about Kendall. My apologies. Kendall Knott in there as well for the Pittsville Panthers.
And the libero, number 5, Ridley Grimm.
Once again, starting lineups brought to you by Associated Bank. We're in every market they serve. Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Ready to get going here in just a moment. Once again, thank you all for tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. And glad you're joining us. Conference action starting up tonight. We'll go through our schedule for Thursday as well. We got another good slate of games that we'll have a special game graphic coming up on Wednesday or on Thursday. Those will be pretty cool. Dan Lau has already put some of them together. Obviously a very somber anniversary coming up on Thursday, and we'll go through all that once it starts, or once it happens. Marshfield Mosinee have started. Mosinee up 4-0. Newman Catholic 25-4 over Assumption in set 1. Last time we saw Pacelli, they went 5 at Iola Scandinavia in the Thunderdome. That was a reverse sweep. They trailed 2-0. They came all the way back and won it 3-2. Addie Elsasser will start it off here for Pittsville, working left to right, and we are underway. Dug out by Zroik, set up by Sankey. Near side for Carpenter. And Courtney Carpenter, who is our player of the game in Iowa, starts it off for the Cardinals 1-0. Sammy Sankey, one of the seniors on this team. Short serve, dug out by Abel. And over goes Andrus. No, into the net, 2-0 Pacelli, just underway. Sends it over, popped up by Abel. Elsasser with the set, and Abel right over the top, the freshman. At the net for Kendall Knott, dug out by Zroik, chased down by Sankey. No, Kendall Knott with the point, and it's 1-2 for Jasmine Andrus, the junior. Popped up by Vaughn, chased down by Sankey. Zroik from the back row. Grimm, and Bryn's going to have one off the bottom of her palm. Back to Carpenter, back corner, Andrus. Elsasser chases it down. Grimm from the back row. Vaughn sets it up. Sankey back sets it to Nelson. Grimm with the dig. Elsasser tiptoes around her and sends it over for Andrus. Zroik up to Sankey. Sets over to Carpenter. Oh, nice rally here. Nice volley. And Knott with the attack. Zroik from the back row. And Grimm is there again. Elsasser right over the top. Carpenter down. A nice volley that time on both sides. They just kept on going, and it was won by Pacelli. Sloan Withers, the sophomore, will check in for the first time for Pittsville. And Courtney Carpenter will serve it up here for Pacelli. Short serve off the bottom of her palm. Miss-hit it. And a serving error for Pacelli. Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency here in Pittsville, offering auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Good luck, Panthers, from Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency, serving all of central Wisconsin with offices. Oh, what a play that was by Lana Vollert. They're tied at 3. Bryn Grimm to serve. Zeroik right back to Jaden. Winds up and puts it down. Jaden in her junior campaign this year, the floor captain for Coach Gale. Ella Van Order, one of the seniors, serves it up. Jump serve from the middle. Dug out by Sloan Withers. Right at the net, and tried it again to go cross court. Did Vollert, and unsuccessfully, and it's 5-3. Ella again, jumps her right over the top of the tape, skimmed the tape, right back to Vollert, and off the block, and Lana with another point for Pittsville. Food and fun are the features at Horse and Round downtown Pittsville. Stop in for daily food specials like $2 burgers on Tuesdays and their Friday fish fries. There's great food and fun at Horse and Round downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. Harper Abel, the jump serve. Talented freshman on the serve. Zeroik on the near side. Withers with the dig. Abel sets up for Vollert at the net. Off the block. Grimm digs it out. And blocked at the net on the attack by Jenna Schiller, the junior. And side out back to Pacelli. Amelia Martini and Peyton Zeroik in. Peyton, the lone freshman on this varsity squad. 6 serving 4 here in the first set. Popped up by Grimm. Right back to Vollert. Dug out by Carpenter. Set up by Vaughn. Jaden Zeroik right off the top of her fingertips. And still able to get it to go. A little oopsie smirk that she didn't get all of it, but still able to put it down. Grimm up to the net for Schiller. Vaughn digs it out. Zeroik sets up for Martini. Dug out by Abel. No, whistle blows, and violation on Pacelli. 5 serving 7 now. C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales is the complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company to make it easy for you and do windshield glass installations too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Trunk E in Arpin. On the wind at that time, Andrus. Zeroik to Zeroik. And miscommunication in the back row from the freshman and the senior. Vollert and Grimm. And Pacelli's got the serve back for Jaden Zeroik. As always expected, a good crowd here in Pittsville. Especially a conference matchup, but Pittsville fans, that was Chance there by Fensky, who looked like she just palmed it and threw it at the net. Didn't get it over the net. But Pittsville fans always supporting, and there's an ace. On the serve by Hallie Friday. Doesn't waste a lot of time. Does Hallie? Doesn't jump serve at all, just flat-footed in the middle. Again, right over the top of the tape for Fensky. Yeah, it doesn't really hit the ball, but Annie Vaughn now. Dug out by Shylin Rowe, number 4. Shylin just a sophomore as well. Near side for Carpenter down the line. Dug out by Abel, right at the net. And in the net was Jenna Schiller trying to play it back. 10-7, Pacelli. Annie Vaughn to serve it again. Popped up by Grimm. Rowe there. Sent over by Abel. Vaughn digs out. Zroik at the net in the middle for Van Order. Abel passes it over and dug out on the attack by Andrus. Carpenter goes cross court and out. Addie Alsasser back in for Pittsville. Popped up by Vaughn, chased down by Zroik. To Martini, who's blocked. Amelia Martini blocked on the net. And Pittsville right back in it, 9 serving 10. Alsasser over again. Zroik on the dig. Zroik on the pass. Now Carpenter goes cross court, right back to it. Free one here for the Cardinals. And launches that one, and we're tied at 10. Dug out by Zroik. Zroik at the pass. Carpenter right at the net. They say it did get blocked and rode the top of the tape. Played back by Alsasser, and Grimm sends it over. In the middle for Van Order. Alsasser with the left hand. And nobody home. Peyton Zroik with the sneak. And it's 11-10 Pacelli. Oh, I love it. The back and forth with the boys student section and the Pacelli JVers. Always fun. Tied at 11 here in the first. Tabby's Blue Bayou backs Pittsville Panthers. Stop in for some appetizers and a cold beverage after the game or anytime. Pizza, pretzels, nachos, and other snacks await you at Tabby's Blue Bayou in Pittsville, or order for delivery with DoorDash. Andrus to serve. Pittsville looking for their first lead here in the set. On the attack, Carpenter. Sent over by Vollert in the back line, just out. Bit strong there for Lana Vollert. Okay, we get you some score updates here. Waupaca and Marinette tied at 1-1 in soccer in Waupaca tonight. Appreciate you all tuning in on Zaleski Sports here tonight. Regis leads Memorial 1-0. Eau Claire Regis another year to be had. An ace by Carpenter. 11-5 Amherst in the first set over Manawa. Newman Catholic 18-9 over Assumption the second set. They won the first one 25-4. Dug out by Vaughn, chased down by Sankey. Passes it to Zroik, and Jaden puts it in. And it's 14-11, 3 in a row for the Cardinals. Mosney has fought back. They lead 15, it's now 16-14 over Marshfield in the first set. Stratford leads Marathon 5-4 in the second set. They did win the first set. And no score from Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids in soccer at Marshfield tonight. Now Bryn Grimm to serve. Her team trailing by 2 here in the first. Vaughn and Carpenter collide in the back row, and Grimm's going to be rewarded with an ace. Grimm back at it. Back line, dug out by Vaughn. Chased down Sankey. Zroik again. And dug out by Bryn Grimm. Back sets it to Abel. Over to Nelson, right over the top. And Caden Nelson gives Pacelli a 2-point lead. Jump serve for Van Order. Elsasser sends it over. Carpenter to Nelson. Caden winds up. And a bit strong that time for the senior. 14 serving 15 now. Coming up on Thursday, Northland Pines is at Mosney. Iowa Scandinavia is in Auburndale. We'll be up in Auburndale for that one. Hillsville is at Assumption. DC Everest at Wausau West. These are all volleyball matches. Wisconsin Rapids at Marshfield. Wausau East is at Spash. And then our lone football game is Oshkosh North at Menasha. Left-handed attack there by Vollert. And you can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. Abel at the net. Over it goes. The running start for Zroik. Popped up by Grimm. Abel to Vollert. Dug out by Vaughn. Another nice volley and rally here. Zroik, two-hand push over. Grimm digs it out. Abel back sets it to Schiller. Chased down by Vaughn. Nelson. And we're tied at 15. Got a bunch of games coming up on Friday. Our biggest Friday, I think, that Zaleski Sports has ever had. And Harper Abel smashes it along. And it's 16-15 with Martini and Zroik checking back in for Pacelli. Peyton Zroik to serve it up. Dug out by Sloan Withers in the middle for Friday. Running start for Zroik. She's blocked. And points to Pacelli. Is off the block and then not touched again. 17-15. Grimm on the dig. Abel in the middle. Vaughn. Zroik has to send it over. She does. Grimm is there. Chased down by Abel. Far side for Vollert. 3-1 here for the Cardinals. Zroik in the middle for Fensky. See if Coach Weissman wants to take a timeout. She will. We'll take it with them. 18-15 Pacelli here in the first. To watch high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston.
The most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
All right, welcome back to Pittsville. 18 serving 15 here in the first set. Pittsville has not led in this set. They've tied it a couple of times. But it's been Pacelli wire to wire so far. Dug up by Grimm. Abel up to the net. Back sets it to Vollert. Goes cross court. And they're going to say that Pacelli was over the line. I believe they caught Jaden on that one. Again, just a smile back at it. Jasmine Andrus checks back in. Lana Vollert to serve. Line drive, serve a nice one there from Lana Martini on the near side. Through the block of Schiller as 19-16. Shylin Rowe back in for Pittsville. Jaden Zroik to serve it up. Short serve, nearly aced it. Rowe will not be able to play it back, and Pacelli's the first to 20 here in the first set. Line drive right over the top of the tape. Free one here. Wound up, dug out by Grimm. Tough pass there by Abel. Can't be played back. And it's going to be 21-16. Bucks and Berries Cafe in Babcock is the place to go for signature pies and homemade food. Check out their daily specials and Friday Fish Fry. It's a cozy family fun atmosphere at Bucks and Berries Cafe, open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week on Highway 80 in Babcock. And also check them out on Facebook. 22-16. Soroka served 4 in a row. That was her 4th serve. The longest run of the match so far, of the set. Carpenter winds up. Chase down, Abel. Grimm from the back line. Dug out by Zroik. Sets up for Fensky. Right at the net for Friday. Back pass it to Martini. Again at the net. Far side. Winds up and able to play it back. In the middle again. Dug out by Vaughn. Sets up for Carpenter. Courtney Carpenter ends the rally 23-16. Again, the longest stretch here so far. It's 5 in a row, and this is going to be Jaden's 5th serve. Dug out by Grimm, 23-16. Through the block and down. Good attack there by Andrus. And Pittsville gets a much needed side out. (17) serving 23 here. Hallie Friday over the top. Vaughn digs it out. Chased down by Zroik to Carpenter. Off the block. Nearly up into the rafters. Roik able to chase it down. Now Martini. And Amelia puts it down. We're at set point here in the first. And Annie Vaughn, the senior, will do the honors here for Pacelli. Line drive serve, and they'll have to try it again. Addie Elsasser will be in to serve now for Pittsville. Need to put a run together here for the Panthers. Elsasser, Vaughn is there. Zroik to Carpenter. Smashed it long. No communication there by the Panthers. And Pacelli takes set 1, 25-18. We'll take a couple-minute break, come back, get you ready for set 3, 1-0 Pacelli. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at Sherrill Tire.
A place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MaidaCustom.com.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free...
roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
First set controlled by Pacelli. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead and on their way to an 25-18 first set win. It was a long rally with the help of Jaden Zroyk serving that propelled them to that win right at the end. She had 5 serves in a row for Pacelli, and again, Pittsville got it close a couple of times, but never able to get it over the hump to get the win, or get the lead, I should say. Go through our Friday schedule here in a little bit as well, but Pacelli will start with the serve. And Sammy Sankey. Short serve, Elsasser digs it out. Second set underway. Sankey chases it down to Courtney Carpenter, the left hand. Over the top it goes, and Jasmine Andrus starts it off for Pittsville, their first lead here tonight. They lead 1-0. Addie Elsasser scoots over to the left side now of the serving line. Sankey just popped it over. Abel to Andrus, off the block, 2-0 Pittsville. Elsasser again. Sankey again, back passes it to Carpenter. Grimm is in the back line. To Andrus again, that time blocked. Vollert, Abel has to send it over. Free one here for the Cardinals. Sankey in the middle for Van Order, who smashed it along. 3-0 Pittsville. Lake Dexter Drive-In is a favorite summertime stop. After the ball game or on your way to your favorite fishing hole, stop in for a bite to eat. Burgers, brats, fish fries, and more, plus all your favorite treats. Home of the Dexter Double, Lake Dexter Drive-In. Closed for the season, but remember to get over there starting Memorial Day on Highway 80. Stop in and say hi. And Sankey just able to pick it up and toss it over. One serving three here for Courtney Carpenter. Dug out by Grimm. Elsasser just punched it over. Sankey chased it down to Zroik. Jaden wound up and didn't get over the net, and it's 4-1 Pittsville. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Jasmine Andrus to serve it. Line drive serve, dug out by Vaughn. Over to Van Order. Ella goes cross court and in. And now she'll be back to serve for the Cardinals. Line drive serve. Grimm digs it off the floor. And pops it up and down on the kill from Vollert. Now Braden Grimm to serve for Pittsville. The freshman jump serve. Zroik sends it over, popped up by Grimm, sent over by Elsasser. Sankey in the middle, Fensky. Leah Fensky with the point. Aurora Felzine in for Pittsville, number 12 in the back row. Zroik muscles it over. Felzine with the dig. Over it goes for Friday. Zroik in the middle. Nope. Passes it to Jaden off the top of the block. Elsasser in the middle for Friday and off the block, and it was out. It rode the tape enough and trickled out of bounds. Now Harper able to serve it. Popped up right back to Martini. Back corner. Amelia Martini puts it in for Pacelli. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. At the net for Friday. And down. Little tip block that time. Pacelli's got two in a row. Jaden Zroik back to serve it again. Muscles it to the back row. Chased down by Abel. Back sets it to Vollert. Zroik somehow able to get it in, and down the line it was in. Jasmine Andrus back in for the Panthers. Line drive serve just punched over by Peyton. Back sets it to Schiller off the block and sent over Martini. Abel on the second one. And they're going to play it. It's going to be a point for Pacelli. Now Annie Vaughn. Chased down by Andrus. Grimm sends it over. Zroik to Van Order. From the back row for Vollert. Saved by Zroik. Martini can't quite get there. Good hustle there by Pacelli. Just unable to come away with it. Kendall not back in for the Panthers. Haven't seen Kendall since early on in this one. Martini over the top, dug out by Abel. Chased down by Vollert, and over it goes for Knott. At the net, Zroik to Carpenter. Muscles it to the back row for Vollert. Abel is there. Right back to Andrus. And Zroik to Carpenter. Saves it for Pacelli. Chased down by Friday. Vollert muscles it over to Vaughn. Zroik sets up for Carpenter again. Blocked to the net by Schiller. Sent over for the Cardinals. Martini on the wind. And the miss hit. Nine serving 6 here. Carpenter on the run up. And over it goes by Andrus. Back sets it to Martini. Saved by Friday. No, they're going to say that Pittsville was in the net. Not a loud whistle, but get you a score here from Arlington. It's 1-0 for Texas Rangers. Sammy Sankey on the serve. Abel plays it up. Played off the net. Sammy Sankey to Carpenter. Blocked by Knott and Schiller. And Elsasser back in for Pittsville. Dug out by Jaden Zroik in the middle for Ella Van Order, and the senior does it again here for Pacelli. Maple Fall Fest is this weekend in Marshfield, September 13th and 14th. Check out arts and craft vendors, the Kids Zone, and yummy food. Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Carpenter on the serve, Grimm on the dig, Elsasser on the set, Knott with the attack. Kendall Knott. Going back to last year, Kendall played a massive role in the regional final, I think it was. And there's an injury for Pittsville in the playoffs, and Kendall came in and played a big role. Andrus puts it into the net, side out point Pacelli. Paige Marschke in, number 19 for Pacelli. Ella Van Order, the jump serve for the senior. Grimm digs it out and can't be played back. There's an ace. Pacelli's fought all the way back. Ella's had a big second set here for Pacelli. Looking to tie it up. Sent over, nope, can't be played back, and we are tied at 11. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Service error that time by Van Order, and it's 12 serving 11, pardon me. And Bryn Grimm Will serve it up. Short serve. Chased down by Marshke. Pops up in the middle. Back corner. It's in. Point for Hallie Friday. 13-11. Line drive serve went right back at Marshke. Back sets it and blocked. Played up again. And into the net goes Roik. 14-11 Pittsville. Appreciate you all tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Great crowd watching online. Grimm just able to tiptoe that line. Zroik sends it over. And went long. Set out points to Pacelli. Zroik and Martini back in for Pacelli. Line drive serve. Sent up from Vollerts. A lot of Vollerts. Lana's having a big set here as well. 15 serving 12 for Harper Abel. Harper the jump serve. Dug out by Martini. Zroik is there. Marshke unable to get it over. And it's 16-12 Pittsville. Today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Zroik sends it over. Free one here for the Panthers. Blocked at the net. Popped up by Grimm. Abel sets it. Schiller over the top. Vaughn to Zroik. Jaden. Points. Pacelli. Courtney Carpenter back in for the Cardinals. Schiller through the block. Off the block, flat-footed. Zroik at the net. Martini is blocked. Carpenter, Grimm. Far side again. Tough play here. It's going to go out. 18-13. See if Coach Gale will just let our girls keep going. Zroik to Carpenter. Dug out by Grimm. Back sets it to Schiller, who hit it long, hit it wide, and out. And an ace for Annie Vaughn. Eight or 15 serving 18. Another nice serve by Annie. Far side popped up by Vaughn. Sets up for Carpenter. Far side for Andrus. The middle for Carpenter again. Popped up by Abel. Off the net by Schiller. Sent over by Friday. Left hand sent over by Zroik. Abel sends it back. Zroik over to Martini. And can't be played back. What a wacky rally that was. Vaughn again. Abel sends it over. Annie is there. Droik to Carpenter. And popped over. Back line for Jaden this time. Abel sets in the middle for Friday. Vaughn is there again. Far side for Martini. Back line. Grimm digs it out. Abel sends it over. Vaughn again. Martini again. And got it. 4 in a row for Pacelli, and it's just a 1-point set here in the second. All behind the serving of Annie Vaughn. Started her serving rally with an ace. Smashed it long. They're going to say it was touched. Oh, and then the line judge says it was touched. And it's going to be a point for Pittsville, a side out, and point Panthers. Pacelli faithful, not too pleased. Go take a look back at it here in a moment. At the net for Knott. Vaughn chased it down. Droik in the middle for Van Order. Blocked to the net. Back to a 1-point game. Yeah, that's a tough call to say yay or nay on, but nonetheless, Sammy Sankey will be in to serve as we just passed 8 o'clock here in Pittsville. Sankey at the net, played by Abel, sent over. Vaughn is there, smashed down by Knott. Pittsville the first to 20. Addie Elsasser into serve. 20 serving 18. Dug out by Droik, sent over. Free one here for the Panthers. In the middle for Knott again. That was blocked by Van Order. Far side for Andrus at the net again. Oh my goodness. So give it to Annie Vaughn. It's kind of like a deer in the headlights look. You get it sent over and you don't know what to do. Courtney Carpenter on the serve. Elsasser chased it down. Harper Abel from the far side. Droik is there. Sankey sends it over. Harper sets up for Kendall Knott. Down the line, it was out. And we're tied at 20. Another big-time comeback here for the Cardinals. We're tied at 20. Short serve, Follert. Elsasser in the middle for Knott. She puts it down. As 21-20. Marshke will check in for Courtney Carpenter. Jasmine Andrus to serve. Dug out by Vaughn. Marshke passes it. Van Order on the third ball. Andrus, Elsasser, back passes it to Abel, and Harper smashes it long, and we're back and forth we go, now 21s. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Ella Van Order, the jump serve. Long, but dug out. Harper Abel sends over. Sammy Sankey in the middle for Fensky. Off the block of Knott. And Pacelli has their first lead here in the second set. Timeout, Pittsville. We'll step aside. 22-21 at Pacelli. Watch high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, Pacelli with a 1-point lead here in the second set. Van Order chased down by Elsasser. Grimm sends it over. Marshke, Sankey. Grimm back at it. Elsasser in the middle for Kendall Knott. Popped up by Zroik. Sankey right back to Jaden. Left hand blocked by Abel. Tied at 22. And there's an ace for Bryn Grimm. As 23-22. Grimm at it again. Short serve this time. Dug out by Vaughn. Sankey, far side. And popped up. Elsasser to the back line for Marshke. Sankey in the middle for Fensky. Mistimed her jump, but it still lands. The pass and the jump weren't timed well, but with the length of Fensky, still able to keep that arm up there long enough to make a play. Now Peyton Zroik tied at 23. Short and away short on the serve. We're at set point for Harper Abel. And the freshman back to serve it. Harper the jump serve and wide. So back-to-back service errors by the freshman. One from either side, and now we're tied at 24. Trying to sort out substitution lines, I believe. Get all sorted out here in a moment. No ill wills at it, and here we go. Zroik, Grimm, Friday sends it over. Jaden Zroik at it. Peyton Zroik in the middle for Fensky. Smashes it down. Does Leah Fensky, and we're at set point. 25 serving 24. Short serve, Grimm pops up. Schiller, and that was out on the attack, and the set goes to Pacelli. A comeback win for the Cardinals. They win at 26-24. We'll have the third set when we come back. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT.
Part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Pacelli with a commanding 2-0 lead here tonight. Again, they trailed for a majority of that second set, but got it when they needed it. And with the help of Leah Fensky, along with their libero Annie Vaughn, really put this one out of reach, or put that set in the hands of the Pacelli Cardinals. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, celebrating 150 years protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausauinsurance.com to find an agent near you. Check out other scores here on Zaleski Sports. We'll start with the soccer game. Marinette leads 2-1 over Wapaka with 30 seconds left. Big time win for Marinette if they hold on. I believe Regis is going to knock off Eau Claire Memorial in straight sets. Regis again, a team to be reckoned with once again this year in girls volleyball. Mosinee leads 2-0 over Marshfield and 11-8 in the third set to the Indians. Stratford with a 19-13 lead in the third set over Marathon. They lead 2-0. And then soccer from Marshfield is 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Courtney Carpenter with the attack. Elsasser in the middle for Kendall Knott. Popped up by Kaden Nelson. Winds up, does Harper Abel. Nelson is there again. On the line for Carpenter. Grimm chases it down. What a rally to start this third set. Vollert, Vaughn, Sankey, Sammy Sankey puts it in. Sankey pops it over. In the middle for Kendall Knott. Right back to Kendall. And it couldn't get it over. We're tied at 1. Pops up. Sankey back sets it to Carpenter, who smashes it along. 2-0 Pittsville. Another nice serve, and aced it into the bleachers to Jasmine Andrus. 4-1 Pittsville. Andrus again. Popped up, chased down. Caden Nelson the wind off the block. Vollert. Elsasser right back to Vollert, blocked, but out. 5 in a row for Pittsville. They lead 5-1. And went long. Andrus with the service error. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Courtney Carpenter, Vollert, Elsasser to Abel. Back sets it to Nelson, who wound up and put it in the net. Slight chance of precipitation tonight, but after that there's a little chance on Saturday, but 0% chance for quite a while after that. Back sets it to Van Order. Ella with the side out on the point for Pacelli. 3 serving 6. Ella Van Order short serve. Acrobatic saves by Sloan Withers, and Addie Elsasser just going to be played back. And an ace for Ella Van Order. Friday. Caden Nelson wound up that time just a touch long. And it's 7-4. Didn't miss by much. Fensky back in for Pacelli. Between Leah and Annie Vaughn, if Pacelli holds on here, it might be in for a player of the game nod, but we still got a long way to go. 8-4 Pittsville. And Zroik, far side for Vollert. Chased down by Sankey. Over goes Fensky. Grimm, Abel. Friday puts it down for Pittsville. Zroik flies high, could have left it go, but that one's just hear the skin screeching across that floor. And Coach Gale will take a timeout. We'll do it with them. 10-4 Pittsville here in the third set. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
$10-4 Pittsville out of the timeout. Popped up and into the bleachers. Lookout up here. Nice catch. Alana Vollerts with another kill. Popped up and can't be played again. 12-4 Pittsville. Line drive serve for Harper into the net. Peyton Zroik sent it to the back line. Friday, Schiller. Popped up by Zroik to Zroik to Zroik. At the nets, off the block, Leah Fensky is there again. Popped up for Vollerts. Jaden Zroik winds up, cross court and in. Jaden Zroik does it again. Set up again, Schiller. And can't be played back. 4 in a row here for Pacelli. Schiller, and 5 in a row. Just like that, it was 12-4, and now it's 12-9. Timeout, Pittsville. We'll step aside. You're watching high school girls volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my
After a
dress.
couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science?
Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
All right. Pacelli on a run here, and Peyton Zroik aces it out of the timeout. Six in a row for the Cardinals. Abel sends it over. Vaughn back sets it to Martini. Far side for Vollert. Near side for Schiller, who can't play it. 7 in a row for Pacelli, and they're back within 1. Chase down. Schiller at the net for Abel. Goes to the back line. Pacelli looking to tie it here. Zroik with the wind and the kill. We're tied at 12. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. And Peyton took a deep breath and put it into the net. Put a big side out there after she went on a run. It was 12-4 when she started. Now it's 13-12. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where communities come first. Federally insured by NCUA. At the net. And Friday mishit it. We're tied at 13. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. And just like that, Pacelli has the lead, 14-13. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. 715-344-0701. Has been a run here, 11-1 run for Pacelli. Jaden Zroik. Ace. Nearly aced it. Jaden up to Peyton in the middle for Fensky off the bottom of her palm. Far side again. Popped up. Near side for Carpenter. Grimm. Abel. Back over to Grimm in the back line for Vaughn. Miscommunication between Vaughn and Zroik, and side out point Pittsville. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Backline attack for Jaden Zroik. Now Carpenter. Annie Vaughn on the serve. She went on a run in the second set. Amelia Martini dug out by Abel. Popped up at the net for Knott. Things are falling apart here for Pittsville. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. .15 serving 17 here in the third set. Pacelli leads 2-0. Martini sends it over. Run up for Harper Abel. And can't be played back. 18-15. Nelson and Sankey back in for Pacelli. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Sankey to Carpenter and muscles it long. Reminder that Next Step Prosthetics has been providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Jasmine Andrus, line drive serve. Popped up. Far side for Carpenter, dug out by Grimm. El Sasser over to Abel in the middle for Van Order. And Bryn Grimm's got to send it. At the net for Sankey. Played up, El Sasser to Knott. Kendall pops it over. Vaughn, Sankey, Van Order again, and just out. Missed that back corner by maybe a half an inch. That was close. 17 serving 18 now. Line drive serve, dug out by Zroik. Sets up for Nelson, the wind. Abel for Grimm. Sankey sends over, free one here for the Panthers. El Sasser again for Abel, lines up, through the block for the freshman. We're tied at 18. And into the net for Andrus. Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, or at Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. That at 19. And an ace for Grimm. Pittsville the first to 20 here in the third. Grimm at it again. And nearly aced it again. Soroik over the top. Dug out by Bryn. Popped up. Abel sends over. Van Order. Nelson the wind into the nets. 21-19. Nice serve again. Popped up in the middle for Friday. Carpenter to Sankey. Zroik smashes it long. Harper Abel. Zroik, Abel again. Popped up by Carpenter. Back line for Courtney Carpenter, and off the side of her hand, 23-20. Here in the third. Harper Abel to jump serve. To Vaughn. Zroik winds up. Popped up by Abel. Grimm Withers, pardon me. Near side for Droik. Grimm. Miscommunication by the freshman. Abel and Grimm. And Peyton Droik, Amelia Martini in. Peyton ran the table in that second set. Or earlier this set, I should say. Short line drive serve, nearly aced it. Withers sends it over. Carpenter, Droik, Martini to the back corner and out. We're at set point here in the third. Jasmine Andrus back in. Alana Vollert's going to try and finish off this third set for Pittsville. Short serve, Martini. Droik, free one here for the Panthers. Abel, far side, Andrus, blocked and down. Pacelli not going away quietly. 22 serving 24 now for Jaden Droik. It was 26-24 in the second set. Dug out by Grimm. Abel in the middle for Friday. Vaughn, Droik, near side for Carpenter, and muscles it long, and Pittsville wins the third set, 25-22. We'll take a break, come back with your fourth. Pacelli leads 2-1. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family,
and a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients. And that's
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
All right, welcome back to Pittsville. Get you ready for the fourth set, as Pittsville won that third one 25-22. They had a big lead in that set, 12-4 at one point. Pacelli came all the way back, tied it, and had a lead. Then able to come away with the win. Give you our schedule for Friday coming up here in a moment. Back line, Droik is there. Sankey winds up for Carpenter off the block, and it's 1-0 Pacelli. Give you Thursday's schedule. Give you Fridays here in a second. 1-0 Pacelli here in the fourth. Alsasser sends over. Sankey to Vaughn. Carpenter winds again. Short attack. At the net again. Van Order to the back line. Ella Van Order with the kill. 2-0 Pacelli. Mosney will be in Minocqua to take on Lakeland. Grantsburg at Cadott. Pacelli at Abbotsford. Iowa Scandinavia at Assumption. Marquette Academy will take on Edgar. That game will be at DeForest High School. Wausau West is at DC Everest. Eau Claire Memorial is at Marshfield. Wisconsin Rapids is at Spash. Niagara is at Newman Catholic. Waupaca is at Fox Valley Lutheran. Superior at Eau Claire North. McGuanago is at Oconomowoc. Neillsville Grand at Durand, Arkansas. Marathon at Amherst. Colby at Loyal Greenwood. Wow, what a rally that was. Carpenter. Far side for Andrus. They keep it alive and can't keep it alive. Point to Pittsville. Stratford is at Wittenberg-Burnwood, and we rounded out with Kaukauna at Neenah. Most games, I believe, we've ever done on a Friday night on Zaleski Sports. Somebody counted 17. That's pretty remarkable. Tied at 2 here in the fourth. Alsasser with a nice serve. Blocked by Knott. Kendall Knott with the block. 3-2 Pittsville. Nearly aced it, and it's going to be out 4 in a row for the Panthers. Alsasser again. Back pass to Carpenter, and Courtney hits it wide. 5-1 Pittsville. Carpenter chases it down. Backline attack for Zroik. Alsasser to Abel. Harper got it blocked and sent back. And who are they going to say? No, 4 hits on Pittsville. Courtney Carpenter on the serve. Dug out by Harper Abel at the net. And played over. Kendall Knott through the block. They're heading to a 5th set in Eau Claire. Memorial and Regis tied at 2. And an ace for Jasmine Andrus. 7-3 Pittsville. Service error there by Andrus. Side out, point Pacelli. Popped up by Grimm. Cross court for Vollerts. And blocked by Abel and not. 8-4 Pittsville. Timeout Pacelli will step aside. It's 8-4 Panthers. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exterior.
Momentum the way of Pittsville right now here in the fourth. After winning set 3, they are come out to a 8-4 lead. Grimm on the serve. Over goes Vaughn. Grimm is there again. Elsasser. And it's down. Pittsville in the net anyway. I'm going to side out and point to Pacelli. Soroik and Martini back in for the Cardinals. Peyton Soroik. Elsasser over. Free one here for the Cards. In the middle for Fensky. Abel sets up for Vollerts. Lana Vollerts with the kill. Schiller will check in for Elsasser. And Harper Abel will be in to serve. Popped up Marschke. Zroik to Zroik, and it was out of bounds on the other side of the antenna. 10-5 Pittsville. Harper Abel now to serve. And aced it, Harper Abel. 11-5 Pittsville. Not going away are the Panthers. Conference opener here tonight. Popped up Marschke, Zroik to Fensky. In the middle for Friday, Vaughn. Zroik winds up. Chased down by Abel in front of her bench. Sent over by Friday. Back pass to Martini. Amelia off the block. Big side out. Courtney Carpenter back in for the Cardinals. Abel to Vollerts. Lana Vollerts does it again. 12-6 Panthers. Now Lana will be back to serve. Jasmine Andrus will check in for Shylin Rowe. And and Lana puts it into the net. Annie Vaughn nearly aced it. Zroik, Van Order, the kill for Ella. 8 serving 12 now. Annie Vaughn, Grimm, and smashed it long, did Andrus. Here come the Cards. The senior sends over, line drive serve. In the middle, blocked. Grimm, Vollerts from the back line. Martini, Abel, Schiller. Grimm's can't quite muscle it over. 4 in a row for Pacelli, and it's 10 serving 12. Annie Vaughn continues her service here for the Cards. The senior libero. Backline attack for Vollert. Zroik is there. The run up for Carpenter. Back line for Friday. Dug out by Grimm. Abel to Andrus. And in. It was touched and in. Jasmine Andrus with the kill. Kendall not back in. Hallie Friday in to serve. Zroik to Carpenter. Andrus. And over it goes. Friday. Zroik to Martini. And Amelia Martini with the kill. Sankey and Waverneck in. Sammy Sankey to serve. Abel to Andrus. Off the top of the block. Sankey sets it up again for Carpenter. And out. Everybody paused there for a moment. It was long. And now Elsasser will check in for Schiller. 14-11, Pittsville. Addie Elsasser line drive serve at the net for Harper Abel. Played it and out. The freshman wound up. 15 serving 11. Right over the top, dug out by Grimm. Andrus to the back line. Sankey to Carpenter. Popped up by Elsasser. Can't be played over. Nearly aced it. Over on the attack. Waverneck on the kill. And aced it again to Carpenter. 14 serving 15. And aced it. We're tied at 15. Timeout, Pittsville. We'll step aside. We're tied at 15 here in the fourth. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to
Does
set
your
up your
roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Courtney Carpenter again. A couple of aces before the timeout. Andrews to the back line. Carpenter is there. Zroik winds up. Dug out by Grimm. Passed up to Harper. Zroik right over the top. And Pacelli's got the lead here in the fourth. They led 2-0 to start. Pittsville won on a 5-0 run, and then now it's been 5 in a row here for Pacelli, including a couple of aces from Courtney Carpenter. Courtney will send it over. Dug out by Andrus. Elsasser chases it down. Harper Abel on the wind. Blocked to the net. And down again, Zroik. Jaden. 17-15. That's 6 in a row for the Cards. Short serve. Dug out by Vollert. Elsasser in the middle for Kendall Knott. Back line for Carpenter. Chased down by Sankey. Muscled over by Carpenter. Grimm. Elsasser. Back pass to Harper Abel. On the attack, and played up by the Panthers. Off of the ceiling. Pass over to Zroik, and Jaden went cross court and in. Jaden did it again, 18-15. Short serve, Knott to Abel. Pops it up at the net for Sankey in the middle for Van Order. Ella Van Order has had a nice night, 8 in a row for the Cardinals. It was 15-11 at one point. Now 19-15. Courtney Carpenter continues her service. Dug out by Grimm, chased down by Harper Abel. Jasmine Andrus into the net. Pacelli the first to 20. They've scored 9 in a row. And trying to close this one out and get a opening conference win. Hasn't been easy. Elsasser into the into the bench area. Zroik. Abel blocked off of Jaden Zroik. Big side out needed for Pittsville. Pacelli had 9 in a row. (16 serving 20). Andrus aced it on the line. I didn't have a look straight down the line, but sure looked good from up here. And the officials agreed. (17 serving 20 now. Shorter serve this time. Sankey to Van Order. Ella gets it tipped at the net. Vollert into the net on the attacking error. And Shylin Rowe will check in for Pittsville. Ella Van Order, the run-up. Punch over by Elsasser. Sankey to Zroik. Vollert back to Addie Elsasser. Through the block for Lana Vollert. Lana's had a nice night. Annie Vaughn back in for Pacelli. Bryn Grimm to serve. The freshman jump serve. And sent back over. Did Rowe. In the middle, Fensky. Vollert. Sankey. Zroik. Off the block. Popped up. Grimm over to Vollert. Lana off the block. Friday. Sankey in the middle for Fensky, just popped it up, and that's 4 hits. Points to Pittsville. (19 serving 21). Line drive serve, and that one went out for Grimm. That'll bring in Zroik and Martini. We're at triple match point. Peyton Zroik. Sent over by Grimm. Near side, Jaden Zroik punched it over. Vollert, Elsasser, right back to Lana Vollert. Winds up off the block and down. (20 serving 22). Another freshman back there, and Harper Abel. And a nice serve there by Harper. And Fensky and Martini couldn't decide who wanted it. As 21 serving 22. Jump serve there by Abel. Back sets it to Zroik. Popped up. Grimm over to Vollert. Lana off the block by Fensky. 23 serving 21. As we pass 9 o'clock here in Pittsville. Conference opener. It's been a good one. In the middle, off the block, it rolled on the tape and played to Pacelli's side. Carpenter, Grimm, to Abel, to Vollert. Lana Vollert, my goodness. Lana's had a sensational night here for Pittsville. And timeout Pacelli, 20. It will be 22 serving 23 when we come back. Here in the fourth set, you're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life? That's my life story? I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, out of the timeout. Zroik in the middle for Fensky, who just lifted it up, and we're tied at 23. Wouldn't to count it either way as she carried it, and did not look like a legal play. 23-23. Vollert on the serve. Right back to Carpenter. Courtney Carpenter sent over. Back and forth we go. Carpenter winds up again, and off the block and down. We're at match point. 24 serving 23, and the senior libero, Annie Vaughn, to try and finish it off here for the Cardinals. Dug out by Grimm, chased down by Abel, sets up for Andrus, blocked to the net by Van Order. Abel has got to send it over. Free one here for the Cardinals to try and finish it off. Running start for Carpenter, blocked to the net by Schiller. Zroik to Martini, dug out by Grimm. Abel sets up for Friday, back corner. Zroik is there. Zroik to Carpenter, dug out by Abel. Over to Andrus, and she can't finish it. And Pacelli finishes off Pittsville here tonight, 25-23 here in the fourth set. 3-1 Pacelli. We'll have our Nason Valeri postgame show coming up next. You've been watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia.
Good? Yep. Good? Good. Good. All right. Welcome back to Pittsville. Pacelli picks up a conference win here tonight, 3-1 over the Pittsville Panthers. Coach, a lot of momentum swinging here tonight, but at the end, getting a conference win to start the season.
It feels great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was worried coming into Pittsville after our last season. I mean, they really did come out and show us that they were a great team last year, and we struggled with it. So I was happy that we were able to come out and kind of do that thing this year and be able to keep our energy high enough to stay with it.
There were a couple of times, I think it was the second or third set, you guys fell behind at one point 12-4, but then the serving tonight was very good to be able to get these girls back in. And just talk about the momentum with the serving.
I mean, as long as we are putting them in the court and over the net, don't get me wrong, we have very aggressive serving, so it's exciting. We have a few of them that really can put on a show with it, get us back into the game, so it makes a big difference, gives our court time to breathe and be able to take a second before having to step back into it and fight back again. You have a pretty veteran group, a lot of seniors on this team, of course, and a lot of them that have seen a lot of court time over the years. Let's talk about getting on the backs of your seniors. Yeah, I mean, we have 7 of them, and it's a lot, to say the least. I mean, they're a great group of girls, but, I mean, we also have a roster of 14, and so it's like it is. It's hard some days. We've got young talent. We have old talent. It's difficult, but I'm proud of our seniors. They've really stepped up and shown this team that we can do more this year.
Perfect. Congratulations, Coach. Thank you. Bringing our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Ella Van Order. Ella, there's, just talked to Coach, a lot of swings in volleyball, of course, but just talk about the win here tonight, getting a conference win.
I think we can't take any team lightly, and we knew that we lost seniors, they lost seniors, and this game wasn't going to be easy. We're playing with new lineups, I think, mostly every set. We have to figure out and adjust to who you're playing with. And I think if we keep up and we can't stay down on ourselves, we're going to push through and we can get a lot of stuff done in the conference. Yeah, and like Coach said, you guys have a very veteran roster, very good roster. There's a different girl that stepped up every set tonight. Just talk about at times your role when needed. Oh, when I went in, I was just like, I got to get my hips there. I got to get my hands up and block. And if the ball was on, I was like, I got to get ready to hit. Otherwise, I'm not producing for my team. And when I would go back to serve, I was like, over and in, let's hit the spot and get ready to play defense, I guess. Again, hard to believe these sports seasons just fly by every year. Already in the second week of September. Just talk about
the hopes and the expectations for your team this year?
To hope to win conference, get far in the playoffs. But we have to take it each game by game because nothing's a given. You could see that now. We could have gone to 5 sets, and you can even see when we played Iola, we did a reverse sweep. No game is a given, no matter what. You have to just keep working hard in all of them. You can't take any game lightly.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, guys.
Thank you.
Give you this. Back out of your way.
I'm Ella Van Order, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Ella. Congratulations. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Pittsville. 3-1 Pacelli over the Pittsville Panthers. We'll be back with you on Thursday in Auburndale. The Auburndale Eagles will take on the Iola Scandinavia Thunderbirds again. Be on the lookout for those special game graphics I will have. We'll talk about all the significance of Thursday during our game. But a very somber anniversary coming up on Thursday, and we'll talk about that throughout the rest of our game on Thursday, and of course all the news coverage happening as well. We're going to sign things off. Hope you have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again on Thursday from Auburndale.